cold out, dude. Holy crap.
Ready to rip. First one's out here. Early birds get the worm. Last big effort before Boston. Gonna charge it.
We're 15 days out from Boston today. Today's kind of long run is going to be broken up, basically 2 to 3 mile warm up. Anywhere between 10 to 12 miles at marathon pace, hopefully on the Back Bay Loop, which is pretty good for Boston training, I feel like, because it is pretty hilly throughout. Nothing crazy, but I feel like it simulates Boston pretty well. And then 2 to 3 miles cool down. So anywhere from 16 to 18 miles in, but 10 to 12 of quality work. Excited. Was honestly up pretty late last night, later than I would have liked to be ideally, but it happens. The show goes on. We're going to see how we feel and try to get in some work.
Putting the next percents on. This is where the real magic's gonna happen.
I'm so in love with you. You got me down again.
Like I mentioned before, and as you can see, this segment does have some pretty decent uphills and downhills that'll put your legs to the test over the 10-mile loop. Boston doesn't have the most intense hills ever, but it is nice to get in some practice hitting the incline at a solid pace. We did this run at Back Bay Newport Beach, which really is a beautiful place to run, especially on the weekends early in the morning. You're surrounded by nature for most of the run. Birds are chirping, and I've always noticed that for me at least, it's easier to get through a run when you have a nice view to enjoy simultaneously. A huge shout out to Shiloh, my brother, who filmed on this run. This loop has frequent ups and downs and a two-way traffic path, and he managed to get some great shots while biking and dodging oncoming bikes and runners at the same time. So shout out Shiloh, thank you so much.
Austin's about to get a piece of this white chunk, baby. Let's go.
I'm so in love with you.
Okay guys and gals, I went ahead and tried the Maurten gels on this run for the first time, ordered them online, took a little over a week to get to me, about $45 for 12 of them. These things are expensive, but a lot of people have raved about how well they work, and well, I'm not gonna lie, I did not like them at all. The consistency is incredibly chunky, hard to swallow, and sat like a rock in my stomach after I consumed it. I mean, I did feel pretty good on my run, but my go-to gels that I use right now, which are the cyst gels, also give me that same great burst of energy. They're easy to get down and doesn't feel like I just ate a brick, all for a third of the cost. I'm not sponsored in any way by any gel company. I'm just giving you my honest opinion, and if they work for you, great, but these things are definitely not for me. .83 miles, hour 5 seconds, 5:33 average, with some hills on the loop. 3 mile cool down, call it a day. And so there you have it, an hour-long effort at faster than marathon goal pace. We are ready to roll at Boston. I'll see you guys on the East Coast. Thank you so much for watching. As always, be good humans, do good things, search for happiness. Peace.
I asked him if you want to keep going, but we're going to save it for the last half marathon in Boston.